Williams, and I'm standing to be Regional Mayor of the West of England, and I'm the Liberal Democrat candidate in that election. The Bristol Women's Commission have asked me a few questions. So first up is the care economy, and I know that caring is often a responsibility that falls disproportionately on women. One positive thing that may have come out of the pandemic of the last 13 months or so is that employers can no longer really say to people, you must work for these particular hours or from this particular fixed physical location. Flexible working is something we've all aspired to for a long time. Now we can actually say to employers, well, you really ought to be able to making that opportunity available to all of your staff, whether male or female, in order to balance their domestic commitments, their home commitments, and their work commitments. If I become regional mayor, I will use my soft power as mayor, and that's often the biggest power that this person with an enormous mandate has, to bring together all the large employers in the region to see what we can do to make our work practices more flexible, and so that we can have the workplace being more inclusive to everyone, whether it's due to your gender or to your physical ability or to your mental ability. There are lots of workplace adaptations that can be done, including adapting people's behaviour and attitude. Second question was on pay. I would like to have a regional trial of a universal basic income in the west of England. It's been trialled in several cities and towns in the United States of America and has been found to be beneficial to people for giving them that bedrock beneath which nobody can fall whenever there's an income crisis, or just to get people through the everyday pressures of life. So I'd like a trial of UBI in the west of England. I'd also use the soft power of the mayor to pressurise local employers, starting with the public sector, to pay the real living wage in this region, and would have a mark for employers to show that they are paying the real living wage to all of their employees. I'd also set up a West of England business investment fund to put us on a par with the Northern Powerhouse and the West Midlands Engine, and that would invest in innovative new business. Finally, the question was on transport. The biggest transformation we can make in this region most easily is on our bus service. I would franchise the bus service on the same basis as London's. You take control over the routes, cap the fares, plan the orbital routes so that people can be connected up to all the services they need, particularly important for all our towns and villages in the west of England. Public transport disproportionately used by women. If I become mayor of the West of England, you will see a transport revolution that benefits everybody. Thanks for listening.